guys, welcome to Christina Cakes-It. I'm Christina and today I'm showing you how to make the easiest geometric pie crust. So I'm trying to get you guys ready for Thanksgiving, and there's nothing that's more impressive than a really cool pie crust. And some of them can actually be really hard, which I enjoy like weaving, but some people don't want to do that. This pie crust design is so simple. It's like beginner level, like anybody can do this. So a couple things to note is I do have two different colors of pie crust. For this, I actually did want a marbled look and I just added a little bit of gel food coloring. And I made it purple because this is gonna be a blackberry pie. And I just kneaded it in, but not all the way because I wanted the marble look. And for each of these, well, this is actually a double crust recipe, but you really only need 1.5 of each color. So I find I always need a little bit of extra crust, so I always make a little bit more. So 1.5, and this could be 1.5, but it's 2. And I have my pie ready, and it's just off camera. I'm gonna cut the strips first. So definitely use a pastry mat when you are working with pie dough. I learned that the hard way. I used to struggle just with like flour on the counter, but pastry mats are super helpful. It was like a life-changing thing that I bought. So I'm just gonna roll this out and I'm gonna cut 1-inch strips. And when you're rolling out pie crust, you do want to turn it so that movement helps it not stick. So I created a template out of parchment paper. So I think this is like 13 inches in diameter. You want it bigger than your actual pie plate because you want to make sure you have extra dough. You don't want to run short. So I'm just going to cut this around and remove my excess. And I'm going to be cutting 1-inch strips. So I'm just going to use my ruler to measure. I'm just gonna set my strips aside. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna roll out my second color. So my 1-inch strips are done, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my pie and I'm gonna show you guys just how easy this technique is. So I have my blackberry pie here, and for this technique, I do wanna actually lay my strips directly on the pie, not on parchment paper, because I want the spacing correct. So I'm just gonna start by laying one colored across. And then 2 natural over this way. And I'm just gonna continue this pattern. So I'm laying it right next to the strip here on top, and then bottom. And then we're gonna go outside, outside. So we have this beautiful design here that was like so easy. I think it took me maybe 7 minutes. And what I'm gonna do now is I am gonna cut around these edges here. So I'm just using kitchen shears to snip off this excess dough. All right, so my geometric pie crust is complete, and to bake this, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna put an egg wash over this, and I'm going to bake it according to the recipe, just as usual. And I hope that you guys enjoyed learning this technique. This was like the fastest episode I've ever done, so I think that anybody can do this. And I also hope that you liked this episode. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.